Hey, he's going. Dusty Bogan here. So I was watching a bit of Alex Jones on Instagram. You know that Instagram TV? I was like, fuck yeah, that's pretty cool. I might do my own videos on there. That's going to be a new thing. So check out Dusty Bogan. Look me up on Instagram. I think I've only got 50 friends on there, followers, whatever you call it. But anyway, Alex Jones, he's like ranting as he does, and he's like, yeah, I've coined a new phrase, and it's smolletting, like this Jussie Smollett character. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome, Alex Jones. And it's not like it's funny when he says it. He was like dead set serious. So I thought it was pretty cool. And then next minute, I'm like, just fucking bang. I Googled it, right? And bang, in the Urban Dictionary, it's like a full legit, I don't know if you can see it, full legit smolletting. Smolletting means making up stories, false claims, or making stories up. This is example. My friend is smolletting a story of how good a golfer he is. I'll keep reading. Smolletting. Giving an elaborate, contrived story delivered with complete conviction for the purpose of personal gain. That's what this fucking dude did. Is that all? And then it goes on. Smolletting. To orchestrate a crime or justice against themselves to claim victimhood and for their personal gain, plus smearing their opponents. Holy shit. So, like, I think I've been a victim of smolletting. Or maybe I was the one who did it. Anyway, this dude at work, this old guy, he was like a bit, I don't know, he eats fast food all the time, my mate Rob. And I was like, you know how it is at work? And I was like, hey, Rob, mate, I think he had a late smoko. So I'm just like, how you going, Rob, mate? And he's like, fuck off. And I'm like, oh, I thought we were friends. And I walked. See, oh, no worries, mate. I walked all the way around the factory, like fucking a kilometre, just so I could sneak up on him. And then I was like, bah! And then he was like, oh, fuck you, shit. Got down off his seat on the one knee, grabbing his heart, about to die. And I'm like, oh, shit, Rob, you're right. Fuck you, you little shit. And then I think he went home and got to have the day off. But, see, I think he smolletted me, or I may have smolletted him. See, it was all a joke, and it went too far. And then he made me look bad. He was like, Ben's a fucking dickhead. He knows he takes like heart tablets. I didn't really think it out. I didn't think it was going to happen. I didn't think I almost was going to give a dude a heart attack. It was just a joke. And then, but he really won out because he's like, I'm going home. Fuck you. It's Ben's fault. So I wonder if that's what smolletting is. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm not like this Jussie Smollett dude. What a scumbag. And I was reading another article. I thought it was pretty good. It was like Rolling Stones. So like Rolling Stones had a good article about it. They were kind of fair. It looks like this dude. The big thing about this dude. So it's funny. It's in the Urban Dictionary now. And I'm thinking, I don't know if Alex Jones coined it, but someone's got it on the fucking Urban Dictionary. So I reckon that's hilarious. This is kind of a win. This is what pop culture does, see? Where like some loser does something stupid, and the worst part of this is the guy he like fucking made some plea deal, right? So if you don't know the story, Jussie Smollett, the dude's like, fucking, I'm talking to my Tongan mate at work. I'm like, did you hear of this Jussie Smollett dude? He's like, what? Who's this fella? I'm like, oh, Empire, the dude from Empire. He's like, yeah, I watched that show, bro. And I'm like, yeah. Well, he got two of his mates to come and bash him. he paid them $3,500 to come and bash him wearing Trump hats, MAGA hats, or they fucking yelled out some, this is MAGA country N-word to this dude. So he's like staged a racially anti-gay motivated assault on himself, paid people to do it, to fucking get more publicity and sympathy, because apparently at the time he was fucking asking for a pay rise from this whatever it's fucking called, the show he's on, the bloody Empire show. So he was like, apparently he already had petitioned them for a pay rise, and then this is just like a big stunt to get fucking more attention and sympathy from people. You know what I mean? Like, what a fucking elaborate scheme. This is me walking a kilometre around a giant building just to fucking scare my mate Rob. And I don't even know if Rob calls me a mate. No, we must be mates because he picks me up and we go fishing every now and then. Sorry, Rob, mate. I hope you can forgive me. I hope it's like it's like the justice system of Chicago, where we could just come up with a deal. Be like, yeah, I'll do 16 hours. The deal he got. So for all that, completely made up, fucking all over the news. Everyone's like, oh my God, this is a gay, racial motivated attack. And he's like, I'm a victim, like 100%. Apparently the cops rock up to the guy's door and he like had a noose around his neck. Like he was like, yeah, they put a noose around my neck. And they've got it all on footage. They got it all on footage. The dude's buying the fucking ski masks and shit. His buddies who he paid off. So it's all bullshit. And they kind of know he's guilty. They made some plea deal. And they're like, this is only a Category 4 crime. So, it's common that under these like public nuisance or some shit cases that people serve a bit of community service, and then that's it. And then under the deal, it was like let the fucking courts or something keep his $10,000 bond, which like seems to me like whatever. If this is the way it goes, if it was a normal fucking person, like no one would give a fuck and the media wouldn't care, right? So this case would just be like, they'd be like, yeah, whatever, who gives a fuck? But because the dude's famous and he did it deliberately to get fucking media hype and attention for personal financial gain, to somehow manipulate his TV show, his workplace, to pay him more. That's the point. So like, it does go beyond normal circumstances. If some real fucking crazy person somehow dreamt up some idea to get a fucking pay rise, like, what a fucking joke. It's crazy, right? And I guess, yeah, this is what we expect now in the day and age we live in. This is like they call it Trump derangement syndrome. That's probably really what this is, that the guy was just like, and he's like, yeah, no fucking, not only is it like because I'm gay and I'm black, but damn fucking Trump supporters. And like, I don't know if that's really happened. Like this is just a fucking invented crazy thing. Like only the invention in the mind of a madman. Was I mad when I walked around that fucking building to scare my mate Rob? I had no idea I knew he had a heart failure and took heart tablets. And I just didn't even fucking think about that. What a silly thing. Imagine if I killed the dude. And Rob always says to me, he's like, I'm telling you all, don't resuscitate me if I fucking go. And I'll be like, nah, mate, I know first aid. As a first aider, I have to do it, Rob. I'm a first aider. And he'd be like, fuck you, Ben. I fucking told you, if you revive me, I'm suing you. And I'm like, but dude, legally as a first aider, I have to fucking revive you. And he's like, you're a gay cunt, Ben. All this, I'm just copping it, mate. It's unfair. Yeah, so anyway, back to the fucking story. This dude, it's just The biggest cop out is this is what we got to think about. Yeah, they're saying if it was a normal case, a normal person, but he's not a normal person. It's a fucking famous person. Imagine if Justin Bieber or fucking Charlie Sheen or one of these other famous people did some wild shit like this and tried to play like the victim card. That, you know what I mean? And this is the worst part of it. Did his minority status get him? Because it's an extraordinary case. So did his minority status as a gay black dude, what a gay is 1% of the population, black people in America like 14% of the population. So yeah, minority status, playing the victim, did his minority status get him this fucking, did it get him a fucking free pass? A sweet deal, sweeter than Charlie Sheen would have got. Do you know what I mean? Remember, yeah, I mean, and the cool thing about this is Donald Trump, the man, Trump's like, this is rubbish. The FBI is going to investigate it further. Apparently the mayor of Chicago, he's like I think it was the police chief of Chicago. He's like some African-American dude. He seems pretty cool. It's always good when you get African-American cops who are badasses and they don't listen to the victim bullshit. They're like, no, these people are really fucking scumbags, and you know, common sense says, and like this mayor's going, we want him to pay 130 grand for all the investigation cost, the extra cost that cost us to investigate his fucking crime. I reckon that'd be a good win. Like, fair enough. I think the guy lost his job. And yeah, 16 hours community service. He'll probably do it in some shitty fucking... He'll probably like do it for his mate's little NGO and then go and sleep. Have a little nap. Watch fucking Netflix. He'll probably go binge watch fucking Game of Thrones or some shit. You know what I mean? He'd be like, I'm a victim. And I hope at the end of the day, I hope the guy has to pay the 130 fucking grand that... I think it's either the mayor or the fucking chief of police of Chicago, and I fucking hope that happens. And I hope Trump's like, yes, fucking the FBI is gonna sort this fucker out. That'd be pretty badass, because I don't think, you know, and if you're a Westerner, if you live in the Western world, like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, UK, Europe is turning into a shithole. I don't know if we'd call them the West anymore. They're so fucked. I hope Brexit happens real soon, and then, you know, we can be like, we're the West. We're the modern world. We're the Western world, and you guys are fucking idiots. But anyway, if you're in the Western world, it's like we believe in meritocracy and civic nationalism. So, like, that's the best way. This is the way everyone should be thinking. That's the great thing about the West. It's like, yeah, anyone can come and have a crack and get a fair go, and there's the common law and democracy and freedom of speech and freedom of religion, and it's amazing. You could make it here, but you could also fail here. If you're a dickhead, yeah, you'll fail, but if you work hard and you try, you can make it. So the thing is that the biggest shame is we should all hate people who use victim statushood. Just take no victim. If we have the system, we created this awesome system, and we're fucking proud of it, Western civilization, the modern world, and we're like, yep, come fucking participate within reason, as in we're going to migrate a certain amount of people when our infrastructure's right and we're looking after our own people. We're going to have get the balance right, but the new people are welcome. They're not welcome to victim status. You're not even a minority when you come to the West. You actually become a Westerner. You become an Australian or a New Zealander or a Canadian or American or British. You know what I mean? That's the system. That's what we created, this amazing thing. And I just hope this guy, the weird victim status, I hope it just doesn't pay out for the guy. And it seems like it already has, already got away with it, but maybe the fucking chief of police, maybe the mayor, maybe Trump, they could get the fucking balance right. Thank goodness for that. And let's just say once again, the fucking Urban Dictionary. So whoever, I don't know how that works. I don't know if people just like create words and put it on there and they get upvoted and then they're like, yes, a certain amount of people think this is an actual word. So now it's on the Urban Dictionary. Maybe that's how it works. I think I've heard something like that. But if it is, it's like smolletting or some shit is the word. I'm going to use it. Me and my mate at work, even one of my bosses, I was like, did you hear about this? We were just talking about it. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, that other dude, he's a full smolletter. He's a smolletting piece of work, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm glad, whether or not it was Alex Jones who coined this phrase, but we know the Urban Dictionary the Urban Dictionary is becoming a win for pop culture. It's becoming a win for maybe giving us a little bit of hope in a world that's really going mad at the moment with I would have to say, the political left who are fucking going insane. They're kind of going a bit too far. So anyway, cheers and thanks for listening to my rant.